Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here, and I hope that your new year is getting off to a good start. And if you are new here, first time seeing me here, I hope that you have a great happy new year as well. Well, we are getting into the nitty gritty because you know what? I love a situation where like minds come together, and that includes Miss Cynthia Erivo. You see that she is one of the stars from the movie Wicked. And by the way, if you actually saw that movie, drop it down in the comment section below. I kind of was going back and forth as to whether or not I was going to actually check it out or not. It looked like it was really good. I may still do it at some point in time. I don't know if it's still in theaters though, so it may have to be a streaming thing for me, but we'll see. Nevertheless, though, if you wouldn't mind sharing, if you are have seen it, plan on seeing it, and let's not drop any hints or anything for anyone who may come across this video who has not seen it yet and plans to want to. We don't want to give any spoilers, but I am curious to know if you enjoyed it and if you got a chance to take a look at it. Moving into the space of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know about you, but if you are one of those who enjoy the Real Housewives like as much as I do, and I'm going to stay true to it, then this is probably going to be something that's going to pique your interest and may even make you a little happy, maybe give you a little bit of a smile, because it most certainly did for me. Now, one of the things that I was so excited to see when I came across this sharing was one that I'm not the only one that really wants Nene Leakes back. Now, quite frankly, I don't think I'm the only one anyways, but it's really nice when celebrities across the panel as well come online and say, look, we want them back too. Look, it's all in great fun, and maybe we'll see some things come to light from this. I don't know if a petition goes around or something like that, who knows, but we'll just have to see. Many things are happening. The world is tipsy-topsy all over the place. Things happening that we didn't imagine would be happening, things that we thought were going to be happening are not happening. And so is it likely that Nene could make a comeback? Why not? So let's go ahead and get into the sharing. If you have not had opportunity to grab yourself a little snack or something to, drink and chill out and relax, let's go ahead and sit back. I definitely want to know your thoughts. Definitely be leaving those down below in the comment section. I enjoy just chatting back and forth with you about these sharings that come across. It really is just nice to be in community. As you know, if you've been here for a while, I absolutely love being in community. I love hearing the thoughts and ideas of you guys, what you're thinking about these sharings, as well as what I share here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get started. And yeah, we are going to pop into the sharingfrompeople.com, one of my favorite sources, by the way. So here we go. It shares that Cynthia Erivo sings her praises for Real Housewives of Atlanta alumni Nene Leakes. Bring her back, please. So now Leakes, of course, a founding member of RHOA, hasn't been on the series since 2020, which is kind of hard to believe that it's been that amount of time, but I guess here we are. Now, the sharing further continues on with saying that looks like Cynthia Erivo's name can be added to the long list of celebrity Bravo fans. Now, the Wicked actress and singer is one of the 16 stars covering W Magazine's Best Performance issues. And in her interview with the outlet, Erivo had cited the Real Housewives of Atlanta as her favorite reality show. She says, I also love Potomac. The 37-year-old added of the Real Housewives of Potomac, it's fantastic. They're very honest, which I like. Also, there's no fighting or fisticuffs, but they will read each other crazily. Atlanta definitely gets a little rowdy, though. Ooh, I don't know if she saw last couple of seasons on Potomac, but I digress. Now, she wasn't the only one sharing her love for the series. Coleman Domingo also named RHOA his favorite reality show when asked about it in his W cover story. I do like it when they fight, he said. I think that's the appeal. It's, what? I guess I'm pretty okay if I don't have this kind of drama with anybody. Well, of course, because we want to keep that drama on screen, right? We don't need to have it in our everyday life. Continuing on, asked by Lynn Hirschberg if Erivo was a fan of RHOA alumni Nene Leakes, the Tony Award, Grammy Award, and Emmy Award winner offered her enthusiastic support. She says, I am a Nene Leakes fan. I love her, said Erivo, who, like Leakes, is a Broadway veteran. The Golden Globe nominee then urged Bravo to return Leakes to the franchise. Where is she? Bring her back, please. She's great. Now, Leakes, 57, was one of the original stars of RHOA when the series premiered in Bravo in October of 2008. Her quick wit, hilarious reads, and no-nonsense attitude helped catapult the series into success. Now, she remained on RHOA through 2015 and her own spinoff, exiting after season 8 to focus on her acting career after nabbing roles in Glee and The New Normal. Let me know if you checked her out on either one of those shows at the time when they were airing. 2 years later, for RHOA's 10th season, Leeks returned as a full-time housewife. She stayed with the series before leaving again after season 12 in 2020. Now, at the time, Leeks said her departure came after an extremely long, exhausting, tiring, emotional negotiation, and that this wasn't an easy decision for me. I'm just so happy that I can say that I was part of a genre that opened up doors for Black ensemble reality shows to step up and be a part of what we all now love so much, reality TV, she said in a video on her YouTube channel. Bravo, meanwhile, told people back then in part that maybe one day Nene will hold the peach again, but that over the years that idea has seemed more and more impossible. As in April 2022, Leeks had filed a discrimination lawsuit against Bravo. Now, NBC Universal and Housewives executive producer Andy Cohen alleging that the parties foster a corporate and workplace culture in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged. Now, the suit obtained by People also named Leeks' former friend and co-star Kim Zolciak-Biermann, claiming the tardy for the party singer made racially insensitive comments for years and went without consequence while Leeks was allegedly reprimanded for the interactions. Though Zolciak-Biermann denied making any of those remarks, Leeks' suit claimed that Bravo did not terminate their relationship with Zolciak, yeah, I said it right the first time, Zolciak-Biermann, nor take any other meaningful action to put an end to her racially offensive behavior. Instead, they gave her a spinoff, Don't Be Tardy. Leeks' suit was mutually dismissed in August of that same year without prejudice. Since then, Leeks has remained vocal about her experience with the network, alleging during an appearance on Just Speed with Bethany Frankel, published in September of 2023, that she has been severely retaliated against since speaking out and has not been able to work at all in any area of entertainment. She says, "I want fair treatment." Using Real Housewives of Orange County star Vicki Goldenson as an example of the different way white and Black reality stars were treated by the network, Goldenson was able to return to the airwaves for multiple shows with the network after withdrawing her 2019 lawsuit against the company. "My feelings are, they pretty much said, well, you can probably tell by my facial expressions, but we'll just say they just said, go on about your business." We'll leave it at that. I will have the reference down in the description if you'd like to read the entire article for yourself as well. But we're going to keep it clean here, right? It's kind of early in the year. Let's just start with that. Now, Bravo never responded to Leeks' words or people's requests for comment, but a source close to the situation insisted there was no truth to the claim that either Cohen or the network had blackballed Leeks from working in the industry. Now, indeed, in September 2024, Leeks returned to the NBC Universal family for a gig co-hosting E's Live from Eve Emmy After Party alongside Justin Sylvester and Ariana Madix. Now, despite her problems, Leeks has long said that she'd be open to returning to RHOA. "I can't say I personally would like to go back on Atlanta Housewives. However, the fans have all asked for me," she told the reality with King Carlos's told the reality with the Kings, Carlos King, in August 2023. Way too many Kings, I guess. "And the fans are the reason for the ratings. They're the reason for the show being as popular as it is. If I had to go back, it will be 100% for the fans." Well, look at here. I, for certainly would appreciate it. Now, all I asked was for fair treatment, Leeks said, adding that she hopes to patch things up with Cohen one day. "Despite his refusal to take her calls, I don't have any hard feelings. I hate that we're in this place. I really wish there was a way for us to find our way back to each other because life is short and you don't want to carry ill feelings for the rest of your life. It says a lot about a person when they say, let's just move on." So, of course, past seasons of The Real Housewives of Atlanta can be streamed on Peacock at this time, and W's Best Performance issue hits newsstands apparently on February 11th. So if you're interested in getting more article read from that, you most certainly could check it out at that time frame. So there you have it. It looks like the list is potentially growing for a Nene Leakes comeback. Whether or not it will happen will remain to be seen. I would love to know if you are a watcher of the Real Housewives franchise and of RHOA in particular, and you yourself miss Nene and wish that she could come back to the franchise. Definitely let me know down below. Or if you feel that maybe her time has come and went, and that there isn't much interest in your thought of her coming back, or that she may not be able to really help in any way that would further entertain us, then definitely respectfully and thoughtfully throw that down below as well. And we can all have a conversation about it, of course. Now, we do know that Phaedra Parks and Portia Williams are supposed to be returning for this upcoming season of RHOA, which is going to be season 16, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly when the date will be for when it will be premiered. It's kind of on a hiatus and to some degree, and so we'll just have to see. But I am hearing a little bit here and there in regards to Andy being actually excited for this new season, and definitely wanting to take his time to ensure that the individuals that were attached as cast members really were those that would bring whatever is needed, for the show to continue successfully. RHOA was one of those franchises that really remained on top for many, many years. It was quite enjoyable. It actually was the first franchise for myself that actually started my interest in watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or Real Housewives period. At the end of the day, I probably wouldn't have got involved in watching any of these if it wasn't for Atlanta. So therefore, I have a vested interest in the fact that I enjoy being entertained. And so Nene was one that did that for me personally. Obviously, there's a lot of things in the background that needs to be addressed and taken care of, and some understanding and some clear understanding about those things need to definitely partake. So we'll just have to see how that all works out. But I really am curious to what you think it is. I mean, hey, look, we got New Year's, new times, new things. Maybe this could be the year that, a Nene return can commence, whether or not as a full-time peach or even a friend, or maybe just a dab in and see how the temperature is for the show with the cast, and even our reaction to her being back. I kind of have a feeling that our reaction, for those who are the true fans of the show and of Nene Leakes and a desire of wanting her to return, will definitely show up and show out. So we'll definitely see how that goes. But I thought it was so cool that Cynthia Reveal herself, says, look, yeah, bring her back. What are we waiting on, right? 2025, here it is, new things. Now, we also know that 2025, I believe personally, is going to be an answering to things that we have had unveiled in 2024. So, I'm sure it'll be a continued bumpy ride as time goes on throughout the year, but this would be a positive one to me. So with that, I think I'm going to bid you adieu on this video. I am so glad that you are here, and so glad that you took the time to spend a little bit with me to hear about this update, or I call it an update because, hey, maybe it will be. Put it out in the air a little bit, right? But thank you so much again for being here. If you are new here and you have not had an opportunity to hit that subscribe button, I hope that you will and become part of the community, part of the family. I enjoy just covering content in regards to recaps, reviews, and worthy news, whether it be celebrity or non-celebrity. I just like having that, relatable conversation and commentary about these different things that are going on. And sometimes it's a nice escape from everyday life and other things that are going on. So with that, I would so love to have you here if you're not already part of the family. And of course, for those of you that are, thank you for your continued viewing and listening support, as you guys so appreciate it. And yeah, new year, new us. What are we doing? We're going to keep going with all the great content and discovery of these stories that will unveil undoubtedly as the year goes on. So with that, definitely make sure that you have your notification bells on. If you haven't already, make sure you have them turned off, because I will have many more videos coming on the platform. I do have 2 more that I'll be dropping today, just initially. So definitely want to make sure that you get a look-see at those videos and leave your comments and share thoughts down below as well. So also just a quick note, as you would have seen that I would have shared a advert earlier in the video. I hope you got a chance to watch the entire tour. And it's just a bit of a snapshot of the items that I have for the upcoming Valentine's Day, season of love and reflection of love in all forms. And so I definitely wanted to share that with you because I do have a 10% off sale going on. It started today as of the upload, or actually started yesterday. Am I mad? Started yesterday because today's January 6th, but January 5th through February 28th of this year, 2025, of course, is how long the sale will go through. So definitely, if you hadn't had opportunity to peruse the site, I hope that you will. The direct links and all that great stuff is in the description below. And of course, you'll be able to, see the whole entire site. It is a site-wide sale. So not just the Valentine thing elements, but everything on there is 10% off at the checkout with the promo code also provided below. So definitely, I hope you get a chance to take a look at that. And for all of you that did actually purchase things throughout the past season and just so forth, and even for the future ones, but for sure, the ones that have already, purchased your elements, I thank you so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. So that I will bid you adieu. Take care, be blessed, and until next time, bye.